the Charlotte Hornets, taking on the Detroit Pistons. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Now here's Cunningham, and the shot goes down. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Miller outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Out to Beasley. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Here's Charlotte. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now here's Cunningham. Harris a screen. Right at the free throw line. Again the miss by Cunningham. Here's Bridges. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him.
Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, because Duran is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing, but that's one of his core strengths. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. Here's Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. 1:44 left in the first quarter here. Cunningham with the ball. Some solid defense from Williams.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Miller can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 7. Thompson outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Pass to Okogie. Williams with the screen. Inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Charlotte's shooting their first free throw in this game. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Williams. Here's Miller. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, up by a healthy...
The Hornets. 17.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Here's Ball. And Cunningham pulls it down. And the Pistons with possession here. Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Now here's Harris. On the wing, Thompson. It's Beasley on the wing. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Pistons trail by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's ball. That one is off. Nice D from Thompson. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Miller. Pass to Duren. Back to Harris. Here's Duren. Williams grabs the board. Now here's ball. It's Bridges on the wing. 10 points for him. From behind the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham steps on the gas. And the basket is good. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham's skilled at getting to the cup.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Pass to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Six to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Duren, no good. Hornets leading by 7. Ball with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Bridges. Duren with the rebound. Thompson left side. Ball with a steal. Williams in the post. Miller outside. Back to Williams. Bridges outside. Pass to Williams. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Slicing through Cunningham.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
And here's Bridges. "40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Harris. On the wing, Thompson. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Pass to Okogie. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
That's Charlotte basketball.
Now Ball. Williams with the screen. 4-3. The shot off that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hornets out in front. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Charlotte now. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham drills it from way outside.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
Right side, Green. Pass to Nurkic. Down low. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Man's got his first bucket in this one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Grant Williams, serious hustle points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Cunningham outside. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Man with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Smith outside. Pass to man. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3. Pistons trail by 4. Harris down low. It's good. Harris has got 5 points.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Stan, the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Duran with it, guarded by Smith. Pass to Harris. Back to Duran. To the tie. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And this game is tied up now. Smith outside. Outside for Green. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Harris outside. Count it. Good. 7 points in the game.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
On the wing man. Williams with the screen. Back to man. Pass to Williams. From 15 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Outside man. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Man's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Over to the wing. Hardaway on the wing. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
The kick out to Williams. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And when we return, we'll...
45. The Hornets.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Detroit to take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Ivy with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Hardaway up top. Ball with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Okogie. Pass to Bridges. Here's Okogie. Out to Bridges. Ball left side. Miller outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And now a three-point Charlotte lead.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Back to Ball. Rebound Detroit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Hardaway. Launches a three. And again, the Pistons missing. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Okogie. And Charlotte, another 3.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Okogie. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Miller outside with the drive. Ball outside. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Beasley. Ball no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Harris outside. Beasley for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Beasley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Williams. Back to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Bridges. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line. and clearly not affected by the moment.
And it's Cunningham missing.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Miller with it. Beasley covers. Pass to Williams. Money!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Kogi on the wing. Bridges left side. Miller outside to the paint. Ball. Count it!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
23 seconds left in the game. Here's Beasley. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And stolen by Williams. And here's Ball. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. With the late victory, they...